but when the synonym is obtain. Who can tell me an example of get when the synonym is obtain? Let's start with yes. You have an easy one. Give me an example of get when the definition is obtain.
Sorry, teacher, I have problems with my mouse.
You have problems with your mouse? Okay.
When the definition is up, can you repeat update?
Obtain.
I don't remember the meaning.
Obtain? You don't know obtain? When you let's imagine that you study English, you can obtain a certificate.
Yes, yes.
You see?
Okay.
Change it for get.
Mm, mm, I guess I'll I I am not sure because it will be the same example. Like I will get I will get I am not sure I will get a new level of English.
I will get a new level of English. That sounds good. Good, good, good. This is the standard definition of get. If you consult the dictionary, this is the definition number 1 for the verb get. But if you go further, you're going to see that get can be also similar to arrive.
Okay.
And this you will need verb get with connector to. Now let's go with another person. Mitch, give me an example using the verb get, but when the synonym is arrive.
I will get to my work tomorrow.
I'll get to my work tomorrow.
I will get.
Yes, of course. I'll, no? Contraction.
Yeah.
That's right, but why would you say that? Will is used for promises. So are you promising to go to the office? That's a weird context, no? Okay, help. Promise me to arrive early.
Okay. I will get at 7 a.m. tomorrow morning.
Excellent. That's much better. That makes sense with the word will. I think one of the things that you need to implement is the occasions when you need each modal. You know, all the occasions, all the contexts are in the structures handbook. Okay, if you open the handbook, you will see all the different contexts in which you use every modal. Oops. Which is over here. When you say will, you are talking about promises. So you need to be more specific. Got it?
Okay, teacher.
Good. Good, good, good. That is the second definition of get. And as you can see, the difference between these two is the definition, but grammatically, they are similar. The difference between a B2 word and an A1 word, or an A1 definition and a B2 definition, is a grammatical difference. When you go through the linking definition, you will need an adjective after it. And here you have examples: angry, bored, hungry, and fat, better, worse, or colors: gray, blue, orange, brown. You see? This is a change of state, a change of condition. And grammatically, both grammatically and definition are different from the original get. I want you to take that into consideration to understand the rest, because the rest are more confusing. For example, the verb go. The verb go is used to transport yourself, to move, to travel. But as a linking definition with a description, it has a different meaning somewhere. One day I will find it. The definition number 18, it was pretty close to number 1. Give me the definition, Jimena. Let's start with you.
To go crazy.
What again? Microphone problems. Can you hear
You
me?
hear me?
Much better. Yes. Okay, repeat.
The definition of
Go.
okay. To become different. Definition of what?
Definition of the verb go.
What?
The verb go.
Okay. The verb go is to translate from one place to other.
Where does it say that? Are you watching the screen?
Sorry. To go crazy, mad, nuts, insane.
But that's not the definition.
Okay. To become different in a particular
Yes.
way. I told that before.
Nah, you said to become different and you stopped here.
Okay. Especially in a bad way.
Right. Good. Good. So you are talking, what would be in the definition? Find the synonym for go in this case. Remember, a synonym is a word of the same family. What would be the synonym in this case?
Become.
Perfect. Everybody take note of that. The verb go is similar to the verb become in this case. So when somebody goes crazy, it's because the person becomes crazy. You know? And it's very common to say, when we are thinking in Spanish, we say the word get crazy. That's incorrect. It's not get, it's go. This is what we are talking about when we speak about collocations and chunks. It's incorrect to say get crazy, but it's correct to say go crazy. And you can go different manners. You can go blind. You know, a person who is losing their sight is going blind. A person who suddenly shuts up is a person who goes quiet. Like him, he suddenly went quiet. A company can go bankrupt. And this is a very horrible example. It says the two little girls went missing over a week ago. It's not to become missing, and it's not that get lost, because to get lost is a different thing. To get lost is voluntary. To go missing is that you are not there involuntarily. Look at this example. Her hair is going gray because she is becoming older. So the hair goes into a different color. We are not talking about transportation. We are talking about a change of state. Questions?
Teacher, I have a question. I think understand the structure of the linking verbs, but in what time or situation I can use linking verb? For example, this part I didn't understand very well. I can use.
The definition. You need to identify a different definition
Mhm.
of the verb go.
Okay.
And the definition is changing into becoming,
Mhm.
having a different state, similar to become. If you look at the definition of become, you will see to start to be something. There is a transformation.
Mhm, mhm.
It's exactly the same.
Okay, but it's better use a linking verb that for example, in this case, go crazy that become crazy, for example.
Exactly. It's not
Okay.
that it's better. It's just another option.
Okay.
And then when you see this in movies or listen to this in songs, you don't get
Mhm.
lost.
Okay. Okay.
You
Okay.
know? That's precisely the thing. Now, very important. We consider that this can be very advanced, but look at the level.
Mhm. Yes.
Technically, it's a very common expression, so common that the dictionary is considering this is A2. So it's
Mhm.
pretty basic for these standards.
Okay.
Mhm.
Thank you.
Do you have any example in mind?
Maybe mm, mm, mm. Maybe he he he's go no, sorry, him mm,
What adjective do you have in mind?
no, I try to say when start different career, for example, but not, I think it's not applying in this example because it's
Exactly.
become different in a particular way. For example, maybe an example of the change of the climate, maybe. It's
Okay.
an example.
Okay.
Um, I don't know, but
For example, what happened this morning? No, this afternoon with the sky. Literally at 4 o'clock, it was super sunny. And then 5:30,
rain a lot.
it was. You can think about adjectives like dark, cloudy, gray.
Okay.
You know, these are adjectives.
Okay. For example, the climate faster went rainy, lluvioso. I'm sorry. When
Rainy, it went
rain,
rainy. But I don't
no,
think
or
location-wise, I don't think we can say go rainy.
go raining. Oh.
No, because rainy is yes, it's an adjective, but it's not a
Mhm.
state.
Okay. Or
You need to describe states.
okay. Maybe.
Like colors.
Yes. The sky faster went gray or went
Perfect.
gray.
Okay,
It,
that's it. Everything is perfect except the word faster. Faster is a comparative, and we are not comparing. You can
I'm
use
not sure
fast,
the other
or you can use quickly, because
quickly.
to describe an action, you need an
Mhm.
adverb. That's going to be later.
Okay.
We're going to speak about adverbs later, but the word is quickly, not faster.
Quickly. Okay. Okay.
Complete.
Okay. The sky quickly went gray.
Yes, good example. The
Okay.
sky quickly went gray. That was a perfect description for today's climate, and it was a very interesting thing that you thought about the climate and the weather for the verb go. This is a very good topic when you are talking about linking verbs. You can talk about the weather.
Okay.
Good, eh? So let's take a note on all these things that we just said. In this case, go by definition is to become different, and the definition of become is to start to be. Go is to become, and become is start to be. So technically, the synonyms that we have for go in this case are precisely, sorry, become, and there's another one. The verb is turn. Turn is a synonym for the verb go. And this is the one we are going to study right now. Turn. Let's go to the linking verb. Look, when it's a normal verb, it's to move. You turn the volume up, or you turn something. Oh, the planet turns around the sun. You see? That's the definition number one. But if we go to the linking definition, it will mean a different thing. Ta-da! Become, you see? We have the same information. Give me this information. Brian, what's turn in this case?
To change into a particular state or condition, to make something do this.
right? Do you get it?
Yes, but I think it's very similar to go and get.
Correct. That's right. What will be the difference here? The definition is the same, but what is going to be different is the collocations. Some colors can be used with the verb turn. Look at this, turn brown, turn white, turn red, but you can also use temperatures. The weather has turned cold. It's incorrect to say the weather has gone cold, you know? That would sound strange to the native person. That's the only difference. Some words combine, some words don't.
But the meaning is the same or similar, maybe.
Exactly. Because they are considered synonyms. Turn, become, and go are the same, but the combinations are going to be different. That's why it's important to know all of them.
So it's just memory, not
It's just
formulas, not nothing.
correct. Level B2
Okay.
is mostly about memory.
Okay.
I know if we have bad memory, then we need to review things very often. Very, very often. Now, let's talk about one example that is not here, guys, is age. Age is considered an adjective. And when you are talking about your next birthday, you are talking about the age that you will turn. So, for example, how old are you, Brian?
I'm 28
You're 28. When is your birthday?
on January 13.
January 13. That was a difficult word. Okay, so how old will you turn next January?
I I'm oh I'm going turn.
I'm going turn incomplete. Going is a verb, turn is a verb.
I'm going to turn. Yeah, I'm going to
Correct.
turn 29.
When?
The next January.
Eliminate the extra information, Spanglish.
Uh, okay. I'm going to turn 29 on no next January.
Exactly. That's correct. Next January, not on.
Mhm.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So remember, guys, the verb turn can be also used to talk about your next birthday. If today is my birthday and you ask me, hello, how old are you? I will say, I am turning in this moment. I am turning 29. Because it's happening right now. My birthday is today. You see what I mean? But it's not I am, I will be, you see, I am becoming or I am going. No, no, no. That's not the combination. The combination is turn. Hashtag English. Questions? Are you scared? Are you sad? Do you have
Scared.
scared? Why are you scared? Express your feelings. Tell me.
It's difficult.
Why? Why?
Seems difficult.
Seems difficult. For you, nothing. Nothing is difficult, brother. Seems difficult. Excellent English. Yes, of course. Yeah, it's about being an observative person. If you observe enough, you will see all the differences. But if you're thinking in Spanish, you will never catch these observations. Translations are the part that affect our level of English because we continue thinking in translations and we stop our development in the language. B2, the secret in B2 is to open your mind to word combinations, no translations at all. That's the thing that is going to help you. Totally. Pinky promise. Oh, yes. That's it. Anyone else? Questions? Pretty much easy. What's the definition of go off? Let me check. So you can screenshot this information to go off. Why did I write go off? No, but that's a phrasal verb. To explode. No, that's a phrasal verb. This is incorrect. Let's eliminate this one. Go back is to return, to go practical and safe, to protect yourself from harm, etc. Go crazy, go mad, go gray, become, etc. Any question right now? Easy peasy.
Not really.
Not really.
No.
You said you prefer grammar.
Teacher, but for example, I can use go. Go, for example, you say with the edge, with the colors. You say that?
Well,
I need an example with go, but the meaning, but with the meaning term.
Go. We can use colors,
Yes.
but we can also think about, as you say, exactly, only colors. Look at this example. She's beginning to go blind. Do you know what is blind?
Yes, I think yes.
So a person who doesn't see.
Yes.
If a person starts to go blind, it's like her eyes are turning blind.
Yes.
Gradually.
Yeah.
So technically it is a very similar meaning and it's not colors.
Okay.
You see, you need to think about adjectives of a state.
For example, like sad. Yes, not go crazy.
Probably.
Maybe sad.
Yes, of
Happy.
course. Happy? It went happy? Yeah, that sounds strange. To clarify these kind of questions, let's go through the word association website. I present this to you. I really like this website because you can look for a word and check if your collocation is right.
Okay.
So you say, for example, go. And here you have the adjective section. Go unnoticed, go ye, I don't know what is this. Go mad, go upstairs, go wrong, go bankrupt, like in the examples in the dictionary, go undercover, go numb. I like this one. Go numb is what happens when you sit on the toilet for 30 minutes. Your legs are going to go numb. Do you understand this?
Yes, I think yes.
You don't, your legs don't sleep,
Okay.
you know, they go
Yes.
numb. That's a Spanglish translation. Go missing, go wanted, go lonesome. So if you check the word happy, for example,
It's not there.
there is no, in the verb section, there's no go. You envy, happy, congratulate, happy, congratulate, to rejoice, being happy, something like that. Combinations. But if you go for sad, let's check if you have the verb go. No, we don't have the verb go.
Okay.
So emotionally
No.
sad sounds strange.
Go see you.
Here we also don't have go now. No. What about Cambridge, the Cambridge Dictionary? No, the Macmillan. Macmillan Dictionary is also really good for collocations. Collocations Dictionary. Is this a full dictionary for real? Macmillan Dictionary. Who's a Macmillan Dictionary? Well, the Macmillan Dictionary disappeared. This was a really good dictionary. Collocations would go. Go quiet, go smoothly, go abroad. Yeah, that's it. I'm trying to find a website that can give you these examples, but as you can see, there are so many websites with so many lists, you know, so it's really difficult to find only one source. The only way to say, you know what, this sounds strange, is when you have never heard that combination, you know? So The best solution for that is precisely a dictionary, a collocations dictionary like this one, and start checking the word.
Okay.
That's the only perfect source of real combinations. That's for everybody, guys. We have the association website, but nothing like the collocations dictionary. Definitely, that's the best way. Got it, guys? That was a good question. And the Macmillan dictionary was so good, but it disappeared. I'm so sad about it. That's really, really bad. It was a really good dictionary. RIP. Anyway, sim. The verb sim is similar to the verb appear and look. Be careful, because when you are talking about appear, if you're thinking in Spanish, you will confuse it with the verb aparecer, which technically is not incorrect. Appear in English, aparecer in Spanish is possible too, but it's a different definition. If you go to definition number 1 of appear, you will get to start to be seen, which is similar to aparecer. Right? Definition number 1 is equivalent to Spanish. But if we go further and we continue checking, then you will see the linking definition. To give the impression. And to give the impression is definition B1. Right? Similar to seem. Yes, comprehension or no comprehension. Give me an example using the verb appear. Let's start with who's there, who's there. Him in the left. That's very bad. Elsie, give me an example with appear.
With appear.
Yeah.
My boss appear. Appear angry.
Okay. Appear angry.
Because of my results.
Okay.
Mm.
And you use emotions with appear. Sounds strange, no?
Or
Seem angry sounds correct. But appear angry, that sounds wrong. Appears are perfectly normal. Plus adjective, it now appears likely. Appear normal. Appear surprised. But not angry. You can use the word playable. You can use the word animated. Uncanny.
Okay. Pornography.
Oh, yes. I don't know why. That's a surprise to me too. But yeah, we cannot say appear angry, sounds strange.
Mm.
Mhm.
Mm. Mm. Yeah. Oh, Oh.
I'm looking for other collocations. Oh, we have an Oxford Collocations Dictionary. Appear. I was checking the collocations. There is a collocations here, but it's adverb. No, I want to check appear plus adjective.
Oh, that guy
Mhm.
appears friendly. No.
Mhm.
Yes,
Mhm.
friendly.
Appears friendly. That sounds right. Definitely. Yep. And it's not here, but it sounds right. Definitely. I promise to find a nice collocation dictionary because the ones I used to use don't exist anymore. Yeah, the one for collocations, my class precisely was prepared with the Macmillan Dictionary. But now Macmillan Dictionary doesn't exist. It's the technical support website, you know? Look, Macmillan Education, customer support, what is this? That's so sad. So let me find a collocation dictionary and I will send it to you. Okay? Anyway, that's going to be it for today. We're going to check collocations with sim, appear, and fall. Take a screenshot on the next one as well, which is the verb fall plus adjective. Got it? Do you have any question for now? Are you sleeping? Probably yes.
No, I'm here, teacher.
Excellent. Anyway, it's already time. I will check. Okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Take a note on these new words.
See you, teacher.
Bye-bye.
Good
See
night.
you guys.
everyone.
Bye
Bye.
bye. Bye, teacher.
Bye-bye. See you later.